What kind of name is that? This is the type of guy we need to stop. Okay. I'm gonna swing by. We killed some of his rats. We stopped him from his quest grind. Made sure that we helped the RuneScape community and all of the kids involved. So, did my good deed for the day. You're welcome, RuneScape. Welcome to my channel. Today on Tubby's Tremendous Quest Guides, we'll not only be covering how to beat Demon Slayer on a hardcore, but we'll also be covering the mission of So Effin' Bad and So Effin' Hard's hardcore group Iron Man. So let's dive into the guide. So if you followed my last guide, I promised Varrock, Romeo, this is Demon Slayer. This is not about you. That's a different quest guide. Anyways, Romeo just can't keep his hands off of people. So today's Demon Slayer, we'll be talking to Ares to start the quest, starting the Demon Slayer quest, and I'll tell you a little bit about the backstory of Demon Slayer. Basically, there's a demon and we have to slay him. So that's all you need to know about the quest. During this cutscene, I'll be sharing a little bit more about our hardcore goals as a team. As you know, although we started with 5 lives, we're down to just 1. And we won't name why that is or whose fault that is, but what I can say is the lives went fast. And now we're finally in the endgame content of TUA, and I grinded crafting for many weeks into months in order to get the skill to craft the Furies. So one of the gatekeepers into crafting the Furies is 5 crafting levels. In order to get that boost, we need a stew. In order to get the stew, we need to beat Shadow of the Storm, and in order to beat Shadow of the Storm, we have to beat Demon Slayer and the Golem. So here we are. Part of the Amulet of Fury grind is Demon Slayer. So you're right in the mix, you're right caught up, and we are going to gather the 3 keys from Sir Pryson. Sadly, one of these idiots flushed one down the toilet, so that's just how life goes. I know that I've flushed many of my keys down the toilet. So we're gonna climb upstairs, talk to his friend, talk about him behind his back, and figure out this whole key in the toilet situation. So we go upstairs, Captain roving all over the lands. We tell him it's a very powerful demon, and basically we're trying to calm these guys into giving us Silverlight, one of the most powerful weapons for this quest. So he laughed at us because he knows we have to go to the plumbing situation, to the sewers, and like we saw in the video preview, there's some real scary stuff down in the sewers today on RuneScape. So we're gonna go up the stairs, we're gonna grab the bucket, not that I have any in my bank to begin with, so we're gonna grab this one, and then from there, we're going to go and fill the bucket with water to hopefully flush the system of the key. So we head on down, we can fill the bucket right on this sink. Where's the bucket? There's the bucket. Fill the bucket, head on outside for some fresh air. We're gonna search the drain, and we need to use the bucket of water on that drain to flush it out of the sink. So we're making good progress here. You can see this is one of the higher tier quests. I would consider it in my personal Tubby rankings a master quest. It's very difficult to navigate, you can see there. And there's just some intricacies to it. So we're gonna head into the sewers. Oh, it smells like shit. You can see here, all I ask for is a little respect. I work hard as a hardcore group Iron Man. I let them know, by the way, you know, I don't think that's too much to ask for. Simple nod of approval. Simple, you're better than I am. It's the least he could do. So we have to put this guy in his place. And it just dawned on me that I need 25 bones for the next step, but that's not really relevant here. Not compared to us boning this guy over in his AFK mage training. He did happen to be a community pedophile, so we're doing the right thing here. We're stopping him from gaining experience, moving up in RuneScape, and hopefully ending his virtual life. So, close call, we saved him. That's what hardcores do. And we got out of there before he could even say anything because he was AFK. Yo, what? We have to go all the way down there? This is what I mean when I say Master Quest. Okay, we're gonna have to figure some stuff out. We need to figure out how to get 25 slots. A 1 for me. A 1 for you. Thank you very much. Alright, we're all thinking it. We know it has to be done. There's only one place to collect 25 bones that's efficient, good for the rest of the world, and quite frankly, the only one that I could think of. It's time to slay some goblins. Let's get started. Alright, that wasn't so bad. So we walk over to the wizard's tower with our 25 bones. We talk to the wizard upstairs in the tower. A chest pops out of his ground and he hands us a key. I think that is 2 of the 3 keys, and here I have a pretty vague memory that somebody can teleport us back to Varrock. And obviously I didn't come prepared with any runes because I was, well, had a ton of bones in my inventory, thanks. But I found it, I went downstairs, I remembered there was a teleport option, so I just run up to this guy and I say teleport without really thinking of where that may or may not lead. So quickly I realized this doesn't look anything like Varrock. So I head back and I realize that it looks like we are hoofing it with 1 stamina dose left. So we head back to talk to Sir Clumsy Butt, and he's got all the keys, including the one with, all over it. And from there, he unlocks the case that we definitely could have just broken into, and he hands us one of the most powerful weapons in the entire game, the Silver Light. We're going to head on out. We're going to wield this, an obvious upgrade from the Scimitar, from a very easy quest, Monkey Madness. And we're going to gear up for what is the most epic boss fight that you've seen on my channel so far. Mostly because it's probably the only boss fight you've seen on my channel so far. And that is, we are fighting, well, I don't remember his name. Oh, they're saying it. Del Reith. That's not a very intimidating name. So, geared up, ready to go, lava cape on, fire cape on. We go to attack the boss, but one of his minions is tight on me. It's looking like it's going to be a close call. He's debuffing me. We don't one-hit him. We get another slash in, drop the minion, attack Del Reith with the sword, And now it's up to my character's memory to put this guy back in his hole with Balrog and the rest of his kind. So we chant the incantation. Make sure to say it out loud when you're doing the quest yourself, and that will allow Del Reith to be sucked back into the vortex where he came from. So that's it, folks. Demon Slayer completed.